Hey y'all. I've been wanting to make this specific video for a while. I just keep getting distracted and or lazy or procrastinate. My procrastination is so bad, but I'm here in the fashion show parking lot and I have some time to kill, so I'm like, you know what? Let's just do it right now. So what I want to talk about is how greening out really changed my life for the worse. Like, if you hear from Reddit, other people on the internet saying like, oh, greening out, I don't know in all cases or even most cases, but in some cases and even mine, it really does. Like, they're not lying. It really does. Like, and I'm not like, okay, I was gonna say that I'm not depressed about it. It's just something that I'm not open about. I'm literally only open about this to my boyfriend, but I've never really talked about this to my friends or literally anybody. Literally anybody. I haven't really said anything except my boyfriend. Because I don't want to put the blame on some people and make them think that it's their fault when really it's not. It's not. So it's like I was really sad about how I noticed that it actually changes my life. Like, say my fears. I had fears back then, and it got worse 2 times more. And it's not like every fear, but say like social anxiety. Back then, like, I had like a little bit of social anxiety, but it wasn't that bad. Like, it wasn't crazy. But now, like, I don't talk about this. I don't talk about this stuff. Literally, no, barely anyone talks about this. Because I don't want to make it seem like I have social anxiety. Look at me. Like, I want all these attention, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't care. Like, I feel like really nobody talks about this. So, I'm like, I'm gonna talk about it then. So, anyway, I got sidetracked there. Now my social anxiety, like, today, like, I get scared. Like, I don't know, I get scared. Like, I start to freaking sweat in the car, and it's not like I wait in the car for an hour. But I also kill so much time, say inside my house. Like, I would kill so much time when I'm ready. Like, I have my outfit ready, blah, blah, blah. But I would, like, scroll through TikTok or, like, make TikToks or, take selfies. That's different, actually. It's different. But, it's like I start to stay in the house longer than I should, even though that I know I'm supposed to be going out. Say, like, today, today is a good example. I needed to go to the mall today to buy some gifts, and I was supposed to leave the house at like maybe when I left at like 3:20 something. And it doesn't happen rarely. It happens all the time. all the time. Well, I never do it for work. I'm always on time for work. I'm rarely late. It's totally different for work. Because I know what I'm expecting. I know that this is my job and I have somewhere to be. And if I'm late, then I'm gonna get in trouble. But say when I have to be somewhere, or like say friends, that's different too. Say with friends, I have to be somewhere and I'll be there like a little late, but it's not like 1 hour, 2 hours. But when I want to go to the mall, when I want to go to Marshalls, when I go to the TJ Maxx, when I go to Barnes and Nobles, oh my God, like why am I here at like 4 when I'm supposed to be here at like 2 sharp? And I wish that like I'm trying to change, but it's so hard for some reason. Like I don't know why it's so hard for me. Like, and I can't just blame myself because I'm being lazy, blah blah blah. Well, that could also be the case, but ever since I greened out, it's like my social anxiety or something, and like my phobias or fears, like my house getting broken into or somebody following me, like paranoia. My paranoia is so bad. My paranoia is so bad. I don't talk about this stuff. I don't. But I just feel like nobody talks about it, so I really want to talk about it. But yeah, I have my paranoia is like 5 times more. 5 times. Because while I was greening out, my paranoia was so bad. It was so bad. And this happened in like 2023, around there. One of those 2 years. 2022, 2023. I would just explain my experiences, what happened. So the first time that I greened out, I was smoking with my friends and I took a bigger hit than I was supposed to. I was a noob. Don't kill me. I was a noob, okay? I hate weed smokers. Like the ones that are so annoying. Like they think every little thing that you do is wrong. The things that you're not doing, it don't make it a big deal. Like, oh my God, you don't know how to smoke weed. Probably because I don't like it and I don't want to. But I just want to enjoy the vibe for once. Sorry. Like, why are weed smokers so annoying? They're so annoying. Like, shut up. Nobody cares. Sorry. So, this is not directed to the people that I smoked with. That just came out of mind. But this is to the viewers, so I need to shut up. Okay. So I took a bigger hit than I should. So then, shortly after, went to eat some Korean barbecue. Dude. Like, I know it hit harder than it should. But I don't know if this is like a regular experience for y'all. But, I couldn't understand at all what anyone was saying. Anyone at the table, everyone was speaking the Simlish. I could not understand what my friends or the server was saying. I still ordered with my hardest. I really tried, and thank God I passed. But oh my God, like while we were eating, oh my God, like but I tried to write it out, like, you know what, it's gonna be okay, it'll die down soon. But it's so, I hate it. This is why I don't do drugs or like weed or even smoke cigarettes or anything. I hate not being in control of my mind. Like, it's different with alcohol because I've never had like bad experiences with alcohol. Yeah, but I don't like how weed affects me. Even if I do it right. There's times where I do it right and then something small. I don't like how I feel. I don't like not being in control of my own mind. I don't like the way that weed affects me. I am fine with the way alcohol affects me. It makes me like happy, or like, I'm dancing, I'm feeling silly. But weed makes me feel different, like in a different way that I don't like how it controls my mind. And it's not so easy for people to say, like, just run it out, like, just chill, like, let it happen. I don't want to let it happen. I want it to stop. I want it to stop. Like, I know I'm physically, like, I'm, like, writing it out, like, I'm letting it do its thing. Because I'm trying not to freak out and ruin the vibe, And I know that, like, say something or, like, do something like, hey, I'm not okay at all. But that was the old Jasmine. She was very young. She didn't know. She didn't know what to do. She was just trapped in her own silly, weird, crazy nightmare brain that night. I keep getting distracted. So yeah, everyone was just talking Simlish. I cannot understand what anybody was saying. The food was good, but I was so tired. Cottonmouth. I hate it. And it was so bad that night. It was so bad. Like, no amounts of water could help. And then my body temperature is so sensitive. Like, it was cold outside, but I was freezing. Like, but even when it was, like, we had the heater on, and, but the heater would not help at all. Like, I would still be shaking. Like, I'm freezing so bad. But even after, like, we cooled down and we're in the car, blah, 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 I'm shaking so bad. And I hate it, and I hate the feeling. I don't like it. Nothing was fine that night. There was no pros of what happened that night. The food. But I'm talking about, my experience. I don't know what else that happened that night. Yeah, so that was the first time I greened out. Super bad. I hate it. Then, I think it was the last time. I don't know if I would call it I smoked, but, I used a pen. And, oh my god. I was legit stupid. I was so stupid. To this day, I'm still like, girl, why did you do that? So before in school, I used to use a pen, and I don't know if it was like because I got scammed or something, but I would hit it and then it would feel nice, and but I wouldn't really feel anything majorly, but I would feel like, fine, but I feel the effects of it, So that time, like, I haven't smoked a pen since school, so let's do it how I did before. Taking a bunch of hits and expecting myself to be fine and have that woo silly feeling. because I would take like little bits of hits in school. So that's what I did. Oh. So it was like some minutes passed. I don't know how many. It took a little bit. So I'm like, man, is she not hitting? Took a little bit more. Then I just chill on the bed and I'm watching TikToks. I opened some like TikTok comments, and then I noticed that like I'm trying to read it, but I can't read it. I'm trying to read the comments, but I can't read it. Like, it's not registering to my brain. And I keep reading these comments again, over and over and over, like trying to have it registered to my brain, my frontal lobe, or whatever the information goes. I'm like, why can't I read? And then I look off of my phone, and then, oh my God, like, I am so dizzy. Like, everything is in slow motion, and like it repeats, I don't know if you've seen those simulations or something on TikTok where like you're greening out and it's in slow motion and like everything repeats itself or something. That's what was happening to me. So I'm like, oh, this is bad. This is really bad. And I'm like looking around the room, like double checking, like, wow, this is like really happening. Like checking my vision is really happening like this. And I was like, oh, this is gonna be bad. So I'm like trying to chill, blah blah blah. And I'm like, and I drank like lots of water. My mouth started to get really dry. And I'm like, I feel myself getting sick. Like, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. And it felt so real. Like, it's going to come up. I feel it right here. And so I go to the bathroom. Then I'm hovering over the sink. Like, I'm like, okay, I'm ready. And then nothing happens. But I'm shaking really bad. I'm shaking so bad. And my vision is like already bad. Or delayed. That's what I can use. So I'm like hovering over the sink. And I'm waiting. And I'm like, why isn't it happening? Like, why aren't I throwing up? And I'm like, whatever. So I go back to my room and I try to chill. And the way time feels, it's like going by so slow. Even though in the real moment, it's time is going by fast. But when you're like running out or like in the moment, time slows down. So that's what happens to me. It felt like a really long time, even though it probably was like, I don't know, an hour, less than an hour. Oh my God, like everything just felt so sensitive. Even like with my teeth. Like, I wanted to take out my teeth. Because I didn't like how my teeth felt in my mouth. I'm like, oh my God, I need to take this out. Like, I don't like how anything felt. And at least I was in my room. I'm somewhere safe. So I just like, you know what? I can lay on the bed and drink lots of water. Just still. Let it happen. It's gonna be over. You're gonna fall asleep soon. You're gonna wake up fine. Maybe a little woozy. Who cares? It's all over. So, I don't even know what else that I did, but everything was so spinny. And I feel like every time I closed my eyes, my brain was like functioning or like thinking way more than it should. Like, my brain is on maximum thinking. Like, I don't know how to call it, but it was thinking of so many things faster than it should. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying, but it's on such a higher function and it was so annoying. Like, why is my brain on high power? Why do I keep thinking of this and this theory and this theory and this and that and this and that and this? And I'm like, oh, this is so annoying. So I started to like listen to some music, and that was like, this isn't really working, like, to calm me down. But then what actually kind of made me chill, somewhat distracted, is like watching fruit, those baby sensory dancing fruits. Okay, that really like helped me. Those helped me, like, I don't know. But yeah. I think I fell asleep watching those. I don't know. But I think that night was way worse than the first one. It was super bad. Super bad. Super bad reference. But yeah. So what those, two incidents really affected me is, I totally forgot the main thing. Yeah, so during those green out events, I was insanely paranoid. And I don't also have somewhat like kind of paranoia before I greened out. Social anxiety this, and I'm scared of that. Bruh. And now, fast forward, my paranoia is still like, it's not like I'm still on the drugs, but the paranoia part, it's like, oh my god, I'm like being followed, my house is gonna get broken into. I know it. And I would convince myself 100%. And I would totally believe it. Like, yes, my house is being... if I hear, like, noises that I don't recognize, then I'm like, okay, this is my last time. This is my final moment. This is the way that I'm gonna go. And I don't want to think that way. Like, I'm trying. Like, it's so hard. It's so hard to rewire your brain after, like, some crazy brain altering experiences. But, I still go out anyway. Like, I still, I force myself to still go, because I know none of those feelings are really me. So I'm trying to like fight against it. And, it's still like there. It's still like, oh, I don't really want to go to the house. Go to the mall. Like, I don't know, like, I kill like so much time and then I get scared or something, or just like anxious or like nervous. That's what it is, nervous. I'm kind of, anxious, and but I still go, still feeling that way. It's not like it went away while I'm parked in my car. No, I'm still feeling this way while I'm going inside the store right now. But I don't really feel that way when I'm with other people. I completely feel normal. I completely feel like I never had social anxiety or like being anxious or anything when I'm at the store with my boyfriend, my friend, my mom, my sister, like anyone. That completely goes away. But say when I need to go alone, no. Yeah, so it's still somewhat there. It's something that I'm working on, but it's soon. It'll get better. I'm not trying to let this thing tear me down. But yeah, I don't really like talk about this to like other people. And maybe people will probably think that like they won't take this serious. Well, it's because I don't talk about it. I don't ever bring it up because I don't want that as like a personality. I don't want people to see see that in me when they hang out with me or see me differently, or think like I'm cringe, like you're overreacting. Like, no, like I actually get freaking, it's a terrible feeling. It's terrible. I wouldn't want anyone feeling this way. But yeah, these are real things. They really do affect you, even years after it's happened, you know. And I feel like I zone out so much more. Like my head feels so much like empty. Like I would have like emptiness in my head like more often than before. I don't know. But yeah, I'm still trying to overcome this thing, you know. If it's me, then what can you do? Yeah, I just wanted to talk about it because I keep throwing it to the side. So thanks for watching. Be careful when you do your silly little weed things, because you wouldn't want to have the stuff that I'm going through still years after it's happened, that I'm still trying to overcome. But yeah, it won't tear me down though. Thank you. Goodbye.